Pwede ako na naman. Doon na rin. Wala pa man. Dito lang ni Ate Ilan. Si Kuya, napipis. Tapos na? Tapos siya. Tanggal yung karat niya. Puputangan. Usalan niyo mo hugog bag, Kuya? Usalan. Sige. Patang dance ako ni Kuya. Patang dance. Tapos
Kuya, sila nag-attend dance sa kanila.
Ate Joyce. Ate, pagkiti ko. Ginilis ng liyas ka. Katunas ka. Picture na ito.
I'm Daphne Xulu, and I spent 4 weeks as a photojournalist in the Philippines. I worked in Tacloban City for a grassroots NGO, photographing citizens of a developing country and the international volunteers working to make a difference. In a world of ever more polarizing opinions and cancel culture exploding across social media, you decide. Is my journey deserving of being cancelled? Have I contributed to a saviour complex? Or is volunteering a booming business, bridging divides and improving lives beyond borders? To find this out, I set out to capture my 3 wishes: global access to food, sanitation, and education.
My name is Helena Claire A. Canayong. I'm fondly called a Swim Wim. I am the director of Volunteer for the Visayans. VFV, or Volunteer for the Visayans, is a local non-profit located within the Region 8 of Philippines, specifically within Tacloban City. Volunteer for the Visayans has been operating for around 19 years already.
My role as nutrition volunteer is every morning we start at around 8:30, and then we took a jeepney to the market. There we buy some stuff. Every day we get a budget and a recipe with us from the staff here. We buy the ingredients, and after that we took the ingredients to the center, and there we prepare the lunch for the children. The children what's coming there are mostly poor people, or the family is poor, and we prepare the lunch for them to have a lunch with all the nutrition in it. It starts with 2,000 a week, but now it's 4,000 a week.
And what do you think about the white saviour complex?
I think about the white savior complex as... Oh, it's actually kind of hard because I'm not, like, it's absolutely not how I was, like, thinking about doing my volunteer work. Like, I feel like I want to help other people, and I think it's important to do it through an organization of locals. So here we have, like, the locals that organize things, and they know how it works around here, and they know what works. So I think that's really important. I think it's just nice to help others, and it's the combination of locals and the foreigners that can make, like, maybe the biggest change, because then they have, like, multiple perspectives on how this could be done.
The month I arrived in the Philippines, the United Nations released a World Water Development Report. They stated that around 2 billion people around the world do not have access to clean and safe drinking water, and 3.6 billion people lack adequate sanitation services. As I felt my health decline and experienced hygiene issues such as rashes and skin breakouts and traveller tummy, I realised how I'd taken a basic human right for granted. With half the world waking up to running water and flushing toilets, and half living without, I tried to make sense of all the basics that I now realise were privileges.
I think that the white saviour complex is an issue with kind of voluntourism in general. For us, we found with our experience that the money that we've spent on coming to the Philippines and on helping out here probably could have more impact than our actual time and effort here could ever do in terms of providing people with, letting the clinic get more resources or hiring more staff who can be here for a more long-term thing than we can for such a short period. But I think at the same point, from a selfish point of view, it's also we're here to learn from this culture and to experience the Philippines and to travel. And in terms of our course of being a medical elective, we wouldn't be able to come here just purely to travel. We kind of need the aspect of coming here to learn and to spend our time helping out at a clinic in order to facilitate that. So that's potentially more of an issue with the whole system of medical electives abroad as a whole.
As a photojournalist, there was a simple beauty in observing the lives of others. As time passes, social opinions change, but the need for food, sanitation, and education stays the same.
VFE helped me achieve in finishing my education, of course. As you know, I grew up in a poor family, and continuing my studies seemed out of the question because, you know, college is so expensive. But you know what? Going to school wasn't my intention at that time because all I cared about was finding a job so I could help my parents. But VFV found me and gives me the opportunity to achieve my goals in life. I think the international volunteers are the most kind and caring individuals. I meet a lot of people here at VFV, and you know how much they spend money just to travel and volunteer. Also, I appreciate how they exert effort to help the environment, the people, and everything else. I mean, it's uncommon to see individuals do some volunteering, and that's what I admire, and that's what I aspire to be like them.
All this is here in Bliss.
One of the best part of international's volunteers' contribution is beyond the extra hand they would actually give us. For children, they are actually a symbol of hope, a symbol of there is still future for them. The stories that volunteers share to our children, they inspire. Being an inspiration, it gives you a lot of hope that the children would, you know, stay focused on their studies, learn more things so that they would actually have a better future.